So I'd say I've always been interested in making clothes and designing things. As a kid, I'd always make clothes for my toys and dress them up. And as I grew older, I'd start making clothes for myself. And yeah, I really just wanted to get into an industry that was quite creative, and that I could, explore kind of my passion further. My brand and style has largely developed over the years through just trialing a lot of pattern making and draping. So my work's largely textile led. So often I create a lot of textiles that I then drape with on the stand. So they're often informed by a kind of pre-decided concept. So I'll create a mood board, have a direction I'm going in, and then from that I'll kind of just, draw on textile elements, see how it goes. So it's not normally planned, it kind of evolves as it goes along. And over the years I've really kind of narrowed down where, that's all gone. Mainly I'm inspired by traditional things such as Balenciaga from the 1960s and even influences from Marie Antoinette. So I like quite feminine traditional styles but that have then been merged with, say, streetwear or more contemporary influences. I guess a lot of my inspiration does come from travelling, so from seeing new sites, from going exploring. Last year I got to go to India and this year Hong Kong, which has largely inspired my current collection. Just the vibrancy of colours and textures overseas, which we don't really have in Australia as much. Within the last decade, I guess the fashion industry has changed quite a bit, in terms of social media. So before, I guess styles were largely dictated by fashion shows, which were, it was trickled down effect. So the designers would put their things out that would be published in, say, a magazine, and then the smaller brands would be able to copy them. These days, I guess it's a lot faster process because everybody sees everything on social media. And bloggers have a lot bigger role in dictating fashion. So there's a lot more streetwear trends. People are more concerned with, I guess, what people are wearing in the everyday rather than, say, high-end fashion dictating the everyday looks, which is pretty cool because I guess as a designer, even just emerging, you have a lot bigger platform to start your brand on. And there's a lot more people you can reach, there's a lot more target markets, and you can really kind of develop a niche market, which is very, really handy. Social media has, I guess, helped me as a designer. As an emerging designer, it's really helped get my work out there. I'm really bad at actually blog posting recently, but I do need to work on that because you do reach a lot of people that you just wouldn't be able to reach. And even as, I guess, you put your work out there, other designers are able to see it, or stylists, and use it in photo shoots, which is really cool because even if they just use one of your pieces, it's pretty amazing. I have a little Instagram page and I'm developing a website, so when that gets done, that will be exciting. I guess for the future, I'd really like to get into more ethical fashion. So what ideally, it would be a complete start to finish ethical, you pay the workers the right amounts, organic cottons, that type of stuff. I guess it's quite hard to do in the industry because a lot of brands can't actually trace where the original, say, cotton or silk came from, but it would be really awesome to get involved with that, or some type of social enterprise where, you're helping people create a living who've been through hardships or whatever. So it'd be really good to be able to start, create a change in the fashion industry that's not all about superficial things, which would be awesome.